Ali Gaur Maheser and you are watching my YouTube channel Learn English with Ali Gaur Maheser. Today I have brought a very interesting topic for you people. You must watch this video till end because I'm more than 100% sure that you are going to learn something very special today. In today's class, we are going to discuss the expressions in English. Those expressions which beautify your English, which actually create influence on the readers and listeners as well. So when you use them in your English, it creates a huge reflection of your mind and a reflection of your thought on the listeners, on the people who are talking to you. So our first expression of the day is I am looking forward to. I am looking forward to. Its formation is like I am looking forward plus fourth form of the verb, that is the ing form. And when we talk about when this I am looking forward to plus fourth form of the verb is used in a sentence, it is used to express about the expectations, about the hopes, about the good results that you are expecting, you are hoping for out of a certain action or certain task or certain goal that you are at hand. So the expressions, the sentences with I'm looking forward to are: number one, I'm looking forward to meeting you. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Number two, I'm looking forward to going on vacation. I am looking forward to going on vacation. Number three, I'm looking forward to performing in drama. I am looking forward to performing in drama. Number five, I'm looking forward to learning English. I am looking forward to learning English. So here are some examples with the expression I can't help plus fourth form of the verb. In order to make your expressions live, make your expressions look like live sentences. Therefore, these are must to learn, and here are some examples with I can't help plus fourth form of the verb. Number one, I can't help thinking about it. I can't help thinking about it. Number two, I can't help shopping so much. I can't help shopping so much. Number third, I can't help working all time. I can't help working all time. Number four, I can't help smiling when I see her. I can't help smiling when I see her. Number five, I can't help eating much. I can't help eating much. Number six, I can't help loving you. I can't help loving you. The third expression of the day is how come to. How come to its formation is something like this: how come to plus subject plus verb. And when this expression is used, it means to tell about how things have actually happened or how had the things had took place. So here are some examples with the how come to plus subject plus verb expression. Here are some examples. Number one, how come parents worry so much? How come parents worry so much? Number two, how come you are so upset? How come you are so upset? Number three, how come he'll not call you? How come he'll not call you? Number four, how come you can't make a decision? How come you can't make a decision? Number five, how come we never agree? How come we never agree? Number four, the fourth expression of the day is if I were you. When this if I were you is used, its formation is something like this: if I were you plus I would plus the verb. So when we talk about when we talk this expression, when we use this expression in our sentences or in our speech, it means that if I were in place of somebody else, if I were in your place, I would do this or that thing. I would do certain things given the circumstances. So here are some examples with if I were you expressions in English. Number one, if I were you, I would enjoy my vacation. If I were you, I would enjoy my vacation. Number two, if I were you, I would explain what happened. If I were you, I would explain what happened. Number three, if I were you, I would answer the question. If I were you, I would answer the question. Number four, if I were you, I would attempt all questions. If I were you, I would attempt all questions. Note, now when have is added after when have is added after a word, then it talks about the past tense. Examples: if I were you, I would have discussed the issue. If I were you, I would have discussed the issue. Number two, if I were you, I would have answered the questions. If I were you, I would have answered the questions. Now look at the difference between both these expressions. If I were you, I would have discussed the question. If I were you, I would discuss the question. Our fifth expression of the day is you'd better. You'd better, its formation is you'd better plus the first form of the verb. You'd is actually the contraction is the contracted form of you had, you would. And when we talk about this expression in our sentences, it means that it gives us suggestions that you would do certain action or you would do certain task. So you'd better expresses some suggestion or it gives suggestions to the people. Here are some examples with you'd better. Number one, you'd better exercise. You'd better exercise. Number two, you'd better help others. You'd better help others. Number three, you'd better invite your friends. You'd better invite your friends. Number four, you'd better listen to your parents. You'd better listen to your parents. Number five, you'd better solve these sums. You'd better solve these sums. Number six expression of the day is do you mind if I? Do you mind if I? Its formation is something like this. Do you mind if I plus verb. So when this expression is used in a speech, it means that the person who speaks something wants to know if those who he is speaking to, they object something he is doing or they object his doing something. So here are some examples with do you mind if I plus verb. Here are some examples. Number one, do you mind if I excuse myself? Do you mind if I excuse myself? Number two, do you mind if we left early? Number two, do you mind if we left early? Number three, do you mind if I take a nap? Do you mind if I take a nap? Number four, do you mind if I ask your name? Do you mind if I ask your name? Number five, do you mind if it snows? Do you mind if it snows? The seventh expression of the day is I'm dying to. I'm dying to, its formation is I'm dying to plus the first form of the verb. This expression is used to talk about the extreme desires or extreme wishes of the person. A person is more willing, is wishing to do, wanting to do something or to look at certain things. Therefore, he is using this expression I'm dying to plus the first form of the verb. So here are some examples with this expression in English. I'm dying to plus verb. Number one, I'm dying to have some fresh fruit. I'm dying to have some fresh fruit. Number 2, I'm dying to expand my business. I'm dying to expand my business. Number 3, I'm dying to see my new teacher. I'm dying to see my new teacher. Number 4, I'm dying to pass the exam. I'm dying to pass the exam. Number 5, I'm dying to move to a bigger house. I'm dying to move to a bigger house. Number 8 expression of the day is I wish I could. Its formation is I wish I could plus the verb, the first form of the verb. So the I wish I could is used to talk about the desire, about the wish of a person to do something, if he could do something. So here are some examples with I wish I could I wish I could plus first form of the verb. I wish I could sing better. I wish I could sing better. Number 2, I wish I could settle the matter. I wish I could settle the matter. Number 3, I wish I could remember his name. I wish I could remember his name. Number 4, I wish I could play outside. I wish I could play outside. Number 5, I wish I could own my own business. I wish I could own my own business. The 9th expression of the day is I'm good at. I'm good at, its formation is something like this. I'm good at plus noun plus plus noun. When you tell people, when you inform that I'm good at, you are trying to tell them, you are trying to letting them know that what you are excelling at, what you are good at, what you are comfortable at doing something some issue. Therefore this this expression is used. Here are some examples with I'm good at. Number 1, I'm good at drawing. I'm good at drawing. Number 2, I'm good at swimming. I'm good at swimming. Number 3, I'm good at driving. I'm good at driving. Number 4, I'm good at mathematics. I'm good at mathematics. Number 5, I'm good at physiology. I'm good at physiology. The 10th expression of today's video lecture is I'd rather. I'd rather, its formation is I'd rather plus first form of the verb. And when you speak this I'd rather expression in your sentence, it means that you are talking about the preferences. You give preference to one thing over the other. And secondly, you would like to do something, you would like. Here are some examples with I'd rather plus verb. Number 1, I'd rather talk about this later. I'd rather talk about this later. Number 2, I'd rather play a game than watch movie. I'd rather play a game than watch movie. Number 3, I'd rather handle the problem myself. I'd rather handle the problem myself. Number 4, I'd rather complete my task early. I'd rather complete my task early. Number 5, I'd rather know the answer. I'd rather know the answer. The 11th expression of the day is I'm not used to. The formation of the I'm not used to is I'm not used to plus the fourth form, that is the ing form of the verb. And when you speak, when you talk about I'm not used to doing or do something, you are letting the other people know that you are not comfortable with something, you are not actually, you are unfamiliar with something, the topic or the task at hand. Here are some expressions, some examples with I'm not used to expression. Number 1, I'm not used to talking English. I'm not used to talking English. Number 2, I'm not used to studying so much. I'm not used to studying so much. Number 3, I'm not used to talking in front of people. I'm not used to talking in front of people. Number 4, I'm not used to traveling so much. I'm not used to traveling so much. I'm not used to watching TV. I'm not used to watching TV. Number 13th expression of the day is do you want me to plus verb. Do you want me to plus verb, first form of the verb. When you ask somebody this expression, when you tell somebody this expression, this means that you want them to assist or help them in a given situation. You are telling them you are available for them to assist them or help them. Here are some expressions, some examples with do you want me to expression. Number 1, do you want me to pick the kids? Do you want me to pick the kids? Number 2, do you want me to fix your tire? Number 2, do you want me to fix your tire? Number 3, do you want me to help you? Do you want me to help you? Number 4, do you want me to remove my shoes? Do you want me to remove my shoes? Number 5, do you want me to play a game? Do you want me to play a game? Note, word want also expresses something you would like someone else to do or that something you would personally enjoy. When you want somebody else do something for you, we use want. Examples, I want you to come over. I want you to come over. Number 2, I want you to make a decision. I want you to make a decision. Number 3, I want you to water the flowers. I want you to water the flowers. Number 13, the 13th expression of the day is it's high time too. It's high time plus the second form of the verb. When this it's high time expression is used in a sentence, it usually suggests that the time is actually past. The time is gone when you did something, when something was desirable to do, but you couldn't do that, and therefore you are using high time plus the second form of the verb in order to express that, in order to express your regret, your concern that the time is gone now and it can't really be done something about the issue. Therefore, this expression is used. Here are some examples which is high time plus second form of the verb. It's high time Pakistan tackled the terrorism. It's high time Pakistan tackled the terrorism. Number 2, it's high time you worked hard. It's high time you worked hard. Number 3, it's high time India realized the situation. It's high time India realized the situation. Number 4, it's high time the country behaved well. It's high time the country behaved well. Number 5, it's high time he played well. It's high time he played well. The 14th expression of the day is it's time to. It's time to, its formation is it's time to plus first form of the verb. And when you are talking this expression in your speech, it really means that it is time and it is in present time that you need to do something, or it's desired to do something in the present time. So the time has come and now it's time to do something. Here are certain more examples with it's time to. Number 1, it's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Number 2, it's time to collect our money. It's time to collect our money. Number 3, it's time to change the activity. Number 3, it's time to change the activity. Number 4, it's time to decide what to do. It's time to decide what to do. Number 5, it's time to help them out. It's time to help them out. The 15th expression of the day is what if. What if plus the first form, it can also take the second form of the verb. Its formation is something like this. What if plus first form of the verb, it can take also the second form of the verb. What if is used to talk about, you are asking generally, this is used to ask about the event that can actually happen, or about the event that happened. So you really want to know about the result on the spot. You want to know about the consequences of not doing something, or doing something, or did something, or not didn't do something in the past on the spot, and therefore you ask this you use this expression what if in your sentence. Here are some examples with what if. Number one, what if I miss the bus? Number one, what if I miss the bus? Number two, what if I called her tomorrow? What if I called her tomorrow? Number three, what if I don't understand? What if I don't understand? Number four, what if no one is home? What if no one is home? Number five, what if it rains while we are playing? What if it rains while we are playing? So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's lecture. It was very amazing lecture with regard to the expressions in English language. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe my video channel, my video lecture today. And don't forget to press the like button, because you are very miser at liking my video. You are watching it but you are not liking it. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.